So we move into the men's 69 kilogram welterweight division in what is our fourth bout of the 7th session of boxing here at the Road to Tokyo event at La Grande Dome.
Let's get ready for bout number 145, the men's welter 69 kilograms. In the red corner, representing Great Britain, McCormack.
So we're in the men's 69 kilogram welterweight division, and making his way to the boxing ring is the tournament #1 seed, Great Britain's McCormack, preparing for his first bout of this Olympic qualification event. His opponent is Hugo Micallef, ranked equal number 33 in the world. Now, he did have a bout at the Copper Box in London, where he won on a unanimous points decision verdict over Milan Vrankovic of Serbia. There is McCormack, identical twin. His brother Luke is here as well, but he's the tournament #1 seed, the #1 ranked boxer in the world, and that #1 seeding saw him as the only man in the 69 kilogram welterweight division to be the beneficiary of a bye. 31 boxers making up the 69 kilogram welterweight bracket. Referee is Hichem Manucci from Tunisia, and we've got judges from Uganda, Uzbekistan, the United States of America, Canada and Sri Lanka scoring this one using the 10-point must system. 6 boxers will qualify through to Tokyo 2020, so that will be 4 semi-finalists plus another 2 from the box off. But here in the round of 16 we're underway. McCormack, the tournament #1 seed, the reigning world championship silver medalist. He's the boxer wearing red. His opponent in blue is Hugo Micallef, the only boxer representing Monaco here at this European qualification event. McCormack, such a wonderfully accomplished boxer. Sharp punch pickup, good movement, very economical with his movement as well. And gets terrific torque on his punches. Oh, there's the right hand, right on cue. Rapier-like speed and pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, some beautiful boxing there from McCormack, wasn't it? He is razor sharp. Every time I see this fellow, he looks better all the time. And you can see why he is #1 in the world.
Well, McCormack not only is the reigning world championship silver medalist, he comes in as the European Games gold medalist. That multi-sport tournament took place in Belarus, in Minsk in Belarus a couple of years ago. And these two men met at the quarter-final stage of that tournament, and it was McCormack who prevailed, a 5-0 unanimous points decision verdict in his favor en route to the gold medal. So they've got familiarity. What a left hand to the body. Do you see how he changed his feet in front of Micallef?
Yep, kept his eyes on him as well to make sure nothing was coming back, picked his spot, dropped his hips a little bit and just whipped that right under the ribs. Really, really impressive stuff there from McCormack. Good left hook on the counter as well. He's just so sharp. Every time you see him, he's so sharp. Eyes peeled on his opponent all the time. Has great feet work as well. He's always able to skip in and out of range, and if he doesn't see a spot, he never really wastes much either. He's very, very accurate with his shots. Wastes very, very little.
Looking for that right hand over the top again, but Micallef was able to avoid it by just backing up. McCormack increasing in confidence now, presenting a different posture to Micallef. Sometimes both hands down around his torso, other times tucking up with the chin behind the right shoulder. And Micallef just continually falling short, but look at McCormack close the distance and fire off the 1-2. Good defense with the gloves by McCormack, and again, look how effectively he used them to buffet the blows of the man in blue.
along with his feet as well. Almost uses his hands for balance and a shield at the same time. Really effective stuff.
Beautiful lead left hand again. Turned his palms upwards and sunk it into the torso. Very good round of boxing. Straight left hand, the final shot of the first stanza. Very good 3 minutes of boxing from Pat McCormack. And remember, just as it has been for Micallef, it's been a long wait for these guys to get back onto this road to Tokyo. But my goodness, Pat McCormack not missing a beat.
No, he doesn't look like he's been out the ring for any length of time at all, does he? Very, very natural. Very confident, very relaxed as well. He's a great punch picker as well. You know, like I said earlier, he wastes very, very little. And any spot that he seems to see, he exploits it. And he exploits it very well.
So 10-9 across the board in favour of Pat McCormack, as he chooses to remain standing as he receives instructions from Dave Alloway.
Seconds out. Round 2.
So into the second round then, Pat McCormack in pursuit of his second Olympic Games berth, having competed in Rio 2016 down at 64 kilograms. And he lost to Yasnier Toledo of Cuba in a second preliminary round. Here up at the higher weight class of 69. And again, how he has improved over the course of that Olympic cycle, garnering so many international honours. Commonwealth Games gold medalist in 2018, European Union champion in 2018, the aforementioned European Games, European silver, culminating in that World Championship silver in Yekaterinburg in 2019. Look at that 1-2 combination once again, so quick.
Yeah, he certainly is very, very good. And you can see he's oozing confidence now after that first round. He knows that Micallef doesn't really have that much to give him. And he's doing virtually whatever he pleases now, Ron.
Micallef working with what he has in a bid to remain competitive. Couple of jabs to the torso. Right hand by McCormack. Was caught on the rear of the shoulder by Micallef, but he doesn't want to be in that corner for too long, and to his credit, he jabbed his way out of there. But McCormack demonstrating his ability during the course of this contest. What a combination, my goodness.
Yep.
A 4-shot salvo with punches over the top and underneath,
yep.
And now looking to bring the arms down by going to the body as well.
It was lovely work. It was a 1-2 followed by a left uppercut and then another straight right hand before he just skipped out of range. There we see some great footwork as well, turning the shoulder as he goes back on the straight line, just turning out the corner, making sure he doesn't get himself trapped there. Very, very sharp individual. His brain is working almost overtime. He always seems to me like he's 2 or 3 beats ahead of the opposition.
As he scores with a cracking right hand while Micallef was trying to let his hands go. And that in a nutshell as he finishes that 3-shot combination with a corkscrew left hand.
Yeah. Finding
the gap in Micallef's guard, who must have thought that it was tight because he was bracketing his head with his hands. But still, McCormack found a way through with that beautiful snaking left, the final shot of the 3-shot cluster.
Yeah, Micallef trying to play a timing game there with McCormack, not very wise.
And for Micallef, he's really in a tough spot now, because if he stands and covers up, McCormack's demonstrated the accuracy to breach his defenses. If he tries to punch with McCormack, he's being beaten to the punch. So really in a tough spot as to how to keep himself in this contest.
Yep, very, very difficult situation now for Micallef. And you really have to feel for him as well after this wait to draw someone like McCormack at this early stage. And as we can see, lovely fencing jabs to the body as well, a great scoring punch, which has now scored way more than it was back when I was an Olympic style boxer. You had to score, and the judges rather had to press a button to record a point, and they were looking mainly for power shots, but now you're seeing a lot more variety, and there's the scores now, Ron. Look at that.
Well, unsurprising. I was going to suggest I wouldn't be surprised to see some 10-8 rounds, and we have got 3 of them, judges 1, 3 and 5, scoring that second frame 10-8 in favor of McCormack. Well, Micallef comes out full of confidence, or at least trying to show confidence in the third round, but McCormack will try to rob him of that by demonstrating the type of boxing that he has shown over the course of the first 2 completed rounds. Because again, Micallef in a really invidious position here. Beautiful left hand got through. It was a left, right, left, and a final left hand from McCormack snapped Micallef's head back. He's trying to keep himself in contention by going to the body. Tried the left hook over the top, but it was caught by the right glove of McCormack, who then scored with the right hand to the body. Now McCormack on the front foot, looking to back up Micallef, sends him to the canvas. Right hand landed. It's been ruled a slip, and maybe the legs did tangle, but the shot seemed to be caught by the glove, but it still caused him to touch down.
Yep, you're right. I think that was a right hand there. It looked to have landed round the side of Micallef's head. Yep, and there's a count. I think the referee maybe knows that he was maybe wrong there.
Double left hand from McCormack, left hook, left uppercut. And Micallef indicating that he's okay. 8 count issued. Gunshot of a left hook once again from McCormack. Rapid fire punches being pushed out by the boxer in red, who is in complete control here.
And still doing very, very well to just prod his jab and look for gaps. He's not rushing in, he's not overcommitting, he's not doing anything silly. Like I said earlier, his brain works very, very well when he's inside that ring. He always seems to be a beat or 2 ahead. And he's not desperately trying here to get Micallef out of there.
Beautiful left, right once again, and Micallef just cannot cope with the speed and accuracy that McCormack is demonstrating. McCormack onto the front foot once again. Another double left hand drives the man in blue back towards the turnbuckle, and this becoming something of a survival mission now for the man in blue. McCormack spoken to about punching incorrectly with the inside of the glove, as Micallef scores with a straight right hand to the body, and perhaps his best shot of the contest, as he landed a left hook just above the belt line.
Nice check left hook there from McCormack as well, Ron. And he's really putting the pressure on now. Whoa!
And Micallef's legs are beginning to betray him here. Second standing count of the contest. Second standing count of the round, and Micallef, he is taking so much accurate punches, taking so many accurate punches from McCormack. And there's the third standing count. This contest is over. Maximum of 3 standing counts permitted in a round, and this contest will be waved off. And there it is. RSC in favor of Pat McCormack, the tournament #1 seed, the #1 ranked boxer in the world, going through the gears during the course of that contest. And my goodness, in the third and final round, he put his foot down, demonstrated wonderful accuracy, terrific punch picking, and Micallef completely overwhelmed. So Gary Hale and Dave Alloway over in that red corner will be delighted with the work of their charge, because Pat McCormack, there's the right hand that scores the knockdown, but it wasn't counted as a knockdown.
Oh, then followed by the jab, followed by the big right uppercut. His punch variety is very, very impressive as well. Boxed so well today. He's so impressive.
Bouts results. The winner by a referee stops contest in the third round. And in the red corner, representing Great Britain, Pat McCormack.
Well, what a way to open your account here at the European Olympic Boxing Qualification Tournament. Pat McCormack, a winner by RSC in round #3.